Hi, welcome to another video. If you have been following the AI space for a while, then you'd know that there's a wide margin in the cost it takes for a person to use AI regularly in their work. I generally break the whole subscription market down into three brackets. First is the premium or luxury tier. This costs about $100 or $200 per month. In this bracket come things like Codex, Claude, etc. These are the only practical ways that you can use these models from these companies for a whole month while also hammering them every day. There are like $20 plans as well, but they get exhausted quite a bit quickly. Then, on the other spectrum, there are the free options. Free options are basically non-existent except for the options from Google. They have things like anti-gravity, and mostly, they are limited to the Google and Gemini models, which are kind of subpar for sure. There's a gap in the middle of the spectrum, and it is actually one of the major ones that most people want, because let's be honest, not everyone can pay $200 a month to get access to a somewhat better model. Well, that is where some companies are trying to compete. For example, ZAI has its own GLM coding plan that can go as low as $3 on some offers, and generally, it goes for about $10. I am one of the advocates who pitches for it in almost all of my videos, where I give advice to people who are students or do not want to go to the bigger plans. GLM 5.2 is also one of the best models overall, not just open. You can actually use it every day and get literally no issues. However, one of the things is that sometimes I like some other open model for something. For example, I like Kimi K2.7 for writing more than GLM, and it makes sense to have different options for different tasks. I like some models with Hermes and so on. There are very few options that provide you access to all kinds of open models with great limits. One of them has been recently introduced and might be the best one for the price it is being offered at. It is called Cline Pass. Cline Pass is made by the team behind Cline, and what they did was that they reached out to all AI labs for volume discounts, and they built this $10 plan out. For the first month, it is just $5, by the way. It has GLM 5.2, Kimi K2.6, Kimi K2.7 Code, Deepseek V4 Flash, MiniMax M3, Mimo, and even Qwen models. You can use all these models inside Cline itself, and you can also use them in other coding agents as well. So, it will work with Cline, Hermes, OpenClaw, and whatever you like. Cline is also one of the OG and best agent harnesses, so I'd say that you should use that when just coding. I think that this is one of the best options that you can use to get access to some really good open models, and you're not just limited to 2 or 3 models. You get some really good models, and they'll keep adding new models as they come out. They were cool enough to sponsor this video as well. They are also giving out a 50% discount for all our viewers who go through my link. So, you can click the link in the description to check it out. Now, I am going to show you how you can use Cline Pass to make it work really well, and just have a much cheaper alternative to the crazy $100 plans. To start, go to the description below and click on the link you find there. Now, hit the Get Cline Pass option, create an account, and get yourself subscribed. For the first time, it will only cost you about $5, so that's great. If you take the yearly plan, then it costs about $80, which is even cheaper than 1 month of Claude Max or Codex. Once you're subscribed, you are good to go. You'll see this dashboard. Here, you can see the usage stuff about your plan, including weekly limits, 5-hour limits, and monthly limits. Now, if you were to use this with something other than Cline, then you'd need to go to the account option, and in the API keys option, create the API key here, and then use the base URL for the general Cline API, and you should be good to go. I'll show you how to configure that in just a bit, but let's look at how to configure it with Cline. Cline has 2 major ways to use it, which are the VS Code extension and the CLI. Both of them use the same base agentic structure as each other. The VS Code extension is basically how Cline started, but they also made a CLI for those who like that. Let me show you how to configure the VS Code extension first, and then we'll jump to the CLI. So, you just go to VS Code, and then in the extensions option, search for Cline. You'll find it immediately. Just click it and get it installed. In just a bit, it will get that done. Once installed, just open it up, and you can easily select the Cline Pass option in the onboarding and get your account configured to be used with it. You can also do the same by going into the settings and then just following the on-screen instructions. Now you can go ahead and use all the available models in one of the best AI agents right now. I generally use GLM 5.2 for all major tasks. For simple tasks that are not very hard, I also use MiniMax M3, and sometimes I also use Qwen, but mostly I use GLM 5.2 and M3 for most of my tasks. Now, if you're not someone who uses VS Code anymore, then you can also use their CLI. You just run the simple npm install global Cline command, and it gets installed. Once it's done, you can just run Cline. And if you have Cline Pass configured in VS Code, then it will also be configured automatically here. And it just works. If I were to just compare the terminal experiences across Claude, Codex, and so on, I think Cline has just the best one yet. I mean, just look at how this follows the cursor, and it is centered at first, then sending a message changes the layout to give out more space. The design is functional and good. For example, something like OpenCode leans more towards design rather than being functional or adding something more to the function. This terminal experience balances that part really well. Auto-approve is enabled by default. You can indeed change that by hitting Shift plus Tab. There are also some really useful slash commands like compact for compacting the session and model to change the model. You can use all the models available in Cline Pass here as well. You can also go to settings and change the default settings to your liking. For example, in Auto Compact, it uses truncation by default, which is fine, but instead, you can also use LLM, which means that the model will automatically compress the context into a few lines when the context is running out. You can also make it more verbose and so on. Now, let's also talk about how you can use it with things like Hermes or OpenClaw or whatever it is that you want to use the models with. For example, to use it in Hermes, you can just run Hermes model and select the custom endpoint option, and then just enter the Cline API base URL, which you can find in their docs, and I'll link it below. Then enter the API key, which you can get from the account page, and then enter the model name with the Cline Pass slug at the start as well, and you're good to go. It works pretty effortlessly across both Hermes and OpenClaw, and it works with almost anything that you'd want. I think that this is the best alternative to the bigger giant subscriptions, while giving you great limits at a way more affordable cost for everyone. I'd highly recommend you check them out and their environment around the models as well. Cline itself is actually one of the first AI coding agents, along with Aider. I'd highly recommend you check that out as well. They are trying to fine-tune their harness better for open models, which in turn allows for better performance across their stack. They even have some great free options in their free model selector in Cline, so you can give the harness a try as well. That is about it. Check the link in the description for yourself and make a decision. Thanks to Cline for sponsoring this video. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this video, consider donating through the Super Thanks option or becoming a member by clicking the Join button. Also, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.